Namaste. It's another beautiful day, and right now also making this video. Oh, today like it's like being living in US at the cold places, at the places which are like 0 degrees. Welcome again to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Pablo Junior, and the Junior is JNR. So today it's very cold, and right now as we are recording this video, there are some droplets of rainfall just dropping, and that's why you see today we are on a more heavy jacket than the other day. And so you can see just even on the road there's some water. It's very watery, and that's now I'm telling you that today it's very hot. When you see their chicken is shivering, so meaning that today it's very cold. And manyunyu, this is well known as manyunyu, that droplet of rainfall which drops. It's not serious rainfall, but just sporadic, not sporadic, but just few droplets. Manyunyu ya mvua, yeah, mvua is rainfall. And so all gonna be good, all gonna be well. As you can see, even the trees have got droplets of water all covered by that. And so now there's this, the dew is well known as the dew. Yeah, dew has its own word in Kiswahili whereby it's well known as umande. And today there's no umande, but now this is just rainfall on the grass, and all gonna be good, all gonna be well. Even though what happens, we have to give the best of the best videos showing you the environment. Looking at this one, seems like the minerals here. I hope there must be gold around, because you see there's some colors there. Yeah, those are just sign of minerals. I hope gold is just around this place, and this because that has been also my grandfather's prediction, whereby he been saying that at first, before even I was born, there are some people like his father, and the brothers of his father had the plan, and they started to dig up a tunnel for mining the gold. And actually I seen that tunnel, even I myself. So when we see such kind of things, we hope that truly, I hope that there's gold. My grandfather do says that there's gold and tanzanite, and tanzanite is mostly found in Tanzania. So he says that it grows over time, and we hope that, like it has been my grandfather's prediction that one day, this our village will at times turn out to be like an urban center. And now it has, like, the prophecy is coming. Yeah, the prophecy is happening, because at first we see here there are now story buildings, people are building, people come from abroad to come to this village. So meaning that the prophecies continue to come. And now about the gold, I can even see there are some of the shiny colors on the ground, and you may just walk up at this place, and guys, you may find something like a shiny stone, and that is meaning that this place has got its own beauty, and the beauty is yet to be exposed. Like, this is just a bit which is being exposed on the YouTube, but I hope that one day we shall get an interview with my grandfather, and he will tell us more about his expedition and his expectation about the dream which he's been telling me. And I hope that all gonna be good, and we're gonna feel the vibe, because he's among the eldest people. Not he's among, right now he's the eldest person at our village here, and he's more wiser. And I hope that one day we shall bring him onto the camera, and he may at least open up some of the things and tell us more about his experience and his expectation and his more upcoming prophecies about the village. And so if you're watching this, give the video a like as we continue pushing. Subscribe, like, and share, so that we move as one whole big family all across the world. And so I was moving from home, going to check a person just at this place here. This are our neighbors, this zone here. This is where I was coming to check one of our neighbors, because he called me through a phone and told me that, oh Pablo, come at my place, I need to check you. So let's let's pause this video here and take him on and get to know what's happening. And after this, we shall get more stories and more experiences and more prophecies of my grandfather. And at last, one day, I hope that we shall bring him, if he accepts an interview, we shall bring him to the camera and he shall tell us more about what he was expecting and what he had seen and what he was told about this zone. And the video after this, I'll give you more history about what gonna be happening and what happened at the village. And while filming this video, I had to get permission inside the kitchen because it has some of the artifacts which are ancient and which are traditional in our culture. And at least you see, like this one here is a stool. Yeah, this is the stool with 4 legs. Like when you remember the story which I was giving you about the chameleon and the hair, the stool was this was applied in it. And this one is the grinding stone, whereby this one where you are grinding your millet or your soya, when you have just like this, yeah, when I've just like fried them, now you grind them at this zone and all gonna be good. Now you see there are some of the cobs, maize cobs, which are used as source of energy. And over here, can't wait to show you this. Here is the ox plow. Here it is, as you see how it is. This one and this one's, when they are combined, they help this provide support to the ox plow pull, so that it pulls and brings the plowing process, whereby this here is where you put inside the cows and you tie using this part here. And you see how it is, you just like it's put in a manner that this couple never goes inside. And here, after the village had got some of the electricity, you see now this is the lamp which was being used at this zone here. Today, actually, remember, I was, after getting the permission to shoot this is why I'm doing this for you, so that you can get some of the artifacts of Africa and artifacts of the village. And here you see and hen is laying its eggs at that end. And I myself, here I am trying to show you this because I have to show you this, because this is what you do when you roll the camera, and you have to give the most appetizing and the most interesting and one of the good best contents across the place. And like I said to you that like eating is one of my hobbies. That's why I decided that I have to have a small talk, ask permission, and come to the kitchen to help in the cooking process, so that at least, because here today we are cooking juice malo, some of the juice malo, we're gonna show you how it's being cooked and the sardines. And remember, the sardines is very funny. It's just something very funny. Let me show you what's funny about the sardines. Yes, and the funny thing most about the sardine, you see this sardine here, like this costs 50 bob. That's 50 Kenyan shillings. That's the cost of this sardine, and all gonna be good, all gonna be well. And this was the house of the chicken house. Yeah, this was the chicken house, I hope, because we believe that at the end of the day, there was a plan to make some chicks here, and here is the sardine. So I've been given the work of the chef, so let me prepare them some lunch, because at my place there it's busy right now. It is very cold, and you see the sky now, there's a bit light, but it's very very cold right now as we are speaking this, because as I told you that manyunyu ya mvua ni mengi mno sasa hivi, na tunahakikisha kwamba mambo yote yapo sawa, and we ensure that all is good, all is well. So let me enter in my section and grill and grind and give you the best of the best things at the plate, so that I hope they may enjoy their meals and get one of the best. Remember, Pablo is a chef also. Chef means mpishi. I'm a good mpishi, and all gonna be good, all gonna be well. Give the video a like as you're watching this, subscribe, like, and share. And over here is my sister's friend. She said that she could cook the ugali, and I myself, I could come and fry the sardines, because she knows that I'm a good cook, I'm a good chef while doing this. And here we are using, remember, we use 3 stones, but at times the 3 stones may be like you may mark them as a ziboma, and then they become in such kind of manner. And there you see it holds the sufuria very well. Just look at that, it's very good. It's one among the best, the most good and freshy foods at the village. And you see over there is the other part. Whereby when you're at a hurry, like you see when you're the double gas, the gases which has got different types of cooking places. Now this, when you're in a hurry, you see what she's doing. You put here the ugali, and over there you put your veggies to heat up and fry them very fast, so it becomes like a double gas cooker. And that is what's happening at the village. Give the video a like as you're moving, subscribe, like and share. And I know, like, I have to show you one of the raw contents. Ugali is the staple food in Africa, in Kenya, not in Africa, and that is how it's being cooked. You boil the water. After boiling the water, I'm very sorry I never showed the process because I was like looking after this, and that is what is being done while cooking the ugali. Yes, and that is how it's being cooked. At the end of the day, it becomes very sweet and very nice. And remember, if you want Pablo to be strong, just give him ugali and he'll be very strong. It's an energizing.
And now this water was used to wash the sardines which are here to be cooked.
I'll just pour the sardine inside the oil and start to stir slowly as it cooks to ensure that the food gonna be well. To ensure that all is good, all is well. I'm here, your chef, and remember at my friend's place. So they just came, they be like, Pablo, you've been for a long time, because when I could be at this place, I could like cook for them breakfast. It was like a routine, and now they just like decided to impose me on that task. And the main reason why you see like I'm just trying to focus on the porch, not showing myself, is that because I have no cameraman. Like right now, I've just holding the camera and showing you I myself what I'm trying to do. So after this, I shall also show you what's going to be taking place and what is going to take place at the end of the time and at the end of the day. Now I've poured inside the sardine, and I'm just trying to fry it up, and I have to ensure the position of the spray is under control. Now after I had done that part, my friend's sister is here trying also to help me so that we may do this well and do this good. Unaonaje hii kazi inaendelea vizuri? Unajua hii kazi tumefanya, nilikuwa nafanya hapa muda fulani. Sasa leo nikaona nije niwasalimie. Unajua ndugu yako your brother called me, so that I had to come, and after I came, your mother be like, oh, go to the kitchen and assist at that place, because you know we were assisting at this place here.
Yeah, thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you for coming to help me.
Yeah.
Enjoy cooking.
Exactly.
I know you like sardine.
I like napenda daga. Sardine is daga or omena. Now that is what we are doing. I had put in that, and we are trying to smash it, and after this we shall get the best meal from Africa. And remember, this is small fish. The big fish is mainly liked by the Luo tribe, which is mostly found at Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda and South Sudan, whereby it's like their origin, whereby they are believed to have been like the origin being at South Sudan, at a place well known as like, I've forgotten it, like no area. I remember it very well and vividly. That is what you're gonna find at this channel. If you're watching this, subscribe, like and share. And then now, after cooking the most appetizing food, and all the best foods in Africa are the very sweet here is the cow dung. After, like, when you have cows at the village, it's pure manure, so you come and put it like in the same manner. After this, you'll take it to the farm, and it's very good, especially when you're like planting the tomatoes. It's among the best of the best, because at first when you dig the hole, you put down the manure, that's the cow dung manure, and after that you push some soil and then left it like for 1 to 2 days, and then you plant your tomato, and it's among the best of the best manure. So this year we are again, we're trying to get up one of the good contents African. As you see right now, it has chilled, because at first when you're filming the video it was like very cold, and now just look how evergreen it is. That's the nature of Africa. And you see over here there's some small mushrooms. Here they are, the smaller mushrooms, and as you can see how they're just like they're trying to eat the decayed part of the tree, and all gonna be good, all gonna be well. So we can't wait to give the real African things and the real raw African content, because we are here pushing for the African life. Right now it's around 2 to 30 p.m. That is at afternoon. That is the hub because you see today is no sun. It's a bit chilly, just like US countries. Because you see, I'm also on a woolen jacket. Big shout out to the jacket itself because it proves some of the most comfy in myself. So here, this is the part which I'm passing through. It's a bit rocky for you see how this land it is. Yeah? For you see how this land it is, and this is the nature of the land. As I might see this maize was being affected by the blackjack because I do tell you blackjack is among one of the most weeds at the village which really affect farmers crops, and there's this one well known as Segetoha. I'll show you one. If I find it, I'll show you because right now like people have harvested, they'll just like cut it down because they harvest by cutting down the maize stem, and right now it's very hard to find it. But if we happen to find it, I hope we shall show it because it will be among the best of the best things which actually you wanna get from this view. And you see, this forest is very fun. Like it existed at very time ago, and this road back then, this could be like a place whereby Roris could come and take sugarcane, as you had seen the past, which the villa and the gin there sugarcane could be grown at large amounts, and this pot here could be used to carry the Roris, which could be like carrying the sugarcane. And that was the very good and best part of life because this part, just look at it right now, it's damaged, but at that moment it was very good and it was very very best because at that moment I remember like catching some sugar canes from the Rory and everything could be very nice. And you see now like this part here could be the part where sugarcane could be carried. And at that moment I remember, let me give you one of my childhood stories, and it's among the best and interesting and amazing stories. So I remember one day after the Rorys had passed, there was like this place whereby electricity is being passed down through the homesteads because at that area the one wire line which you see is just over there. I don't know if you was able to see it, but it's just over there. Was the one which was only transporting electricity to this far end. And so when it was like after this lorry had passed, and it was raining, they happened like to cut the wire of the electricity, a live wire of electricity. So I was like passing at that moment. So after getting onto that point, oh, and here them safari and showing that there's rain, presence of rain is coming. Eh, oh, so that's safari answer showing that onset of rain is about to come, and we hope that there are two types, onset and offset. So at that moment when I just went there and be like, oh, like kids man, I look like you need to touch something. So when I was like passing and I went like and touched it, oh, at that moment I was given a shock which makes me even right now to feel electricity very bad. Like when I see just a live wire, I'll be like, no, don't bring it near to me, don't bring it near to me, because it's become like very. And you see again at this zone here, they're trying to harvest sand. This is because I told you sand is one of the economic activities. So like that moment at that place they block because here there's the running water, and after blocking it they show that when they had blocked it, when water comes it traps the sand is being trapped at that moment, and things becomes good and well, and sand is being accumulated, and that moment we just scoop it from that and put it aside. And so that live wire was very, it gave me a shock which I even right now I just remember about it. I feel like, oh, I was in a terrible way, I was just like about to die. And that was among one of my worst moments in life because it was like what I had was just like touching it, and a freak of a spark at this end, and I felt like, oh, what have I done right now? Because I was like freezing, man. Wow, I just shivered at first. After shivering now, I was like, am I dying? Now you see that trip when you be like, what am I going to do right now? Am I dying? Am I have this? Because it just packed me, and I was like, I'm finished. And that was among one of my worst days in life. And the good moment is that when the Rorys were taking sugarcane, my childhood stories, I could be there and try to be on top of the lorry and get some sugarcane and eat for myself. And it's very funny. Sugarcane, it's at the village, it's at the farm, but we come for them. You see, this is a fresh one. It's just feeding itself near a guava plant. There it is. So it was very funny. Life at that moment was like among one of the most happy and crazy things. Those are just like crazy things in life. And we see the nature of Africa, the nature of tobacco, and the nature of cows. And also here some parts you see like this homestead has been covered by flowers. Here they are, some of the flowers. You can just have the look of how they are, and this is the path, which is also, this is a secret route or tunnel to Nyabohanse, rather than apart from that Maram Road, which is just over there. So this one also serves as a way to Nyabohanse, but this right now it has been destroyed. It's not in a good position. Car cannot pass at this one. Maybe just motorbikes here, or passengers. That is the pedestrians. That right now is for pedestrians, and now this is what it serves for us, and it becomes like among all the good and best things in life. So if watching this, give the video a like, as you continue pushing, because it seems like we are continue to push, and we shall move as one whole big family all across the world. Skoro como here. Oh, sir. Now the show place was at this place where I had came like on yesterday's video. I just came here to fetch some sugar. That end over there, the one which is over there is there. I just came like to fetch some of the sugar, and here it is how people arrange the maize in that kind of manner, so that when it rains, the water doesn't affect the maize, because when you lay it down after cutting it, the water may just like penetrate onto it directly, and the ants may affect the maize. So that first is like reducing the destruction of ants, because ants will just like stuck on your maize and start eating them. It affect them really in a really bad condition, and it becomes like very bad. And for that to be enhanced, we have like people have to use different methods, because here's at the village, guys, you remember, people have to use different methods to cater and to ensure that the maize is under the good, yeah, and the good manner as it has been seen. And that is what we do, and that is what people do at the village to ensure that everything is the right procedure. Now see, it's very raining right now. As you can see, such kind of a place, it's a bit watering, it's a bit mud, because I hope that when they're constructing at that zone, they put some soil onto the road, and that's why it's a bit muddy. And I hope that when they come and redo it, it's gonna be very good and very okay. And you can see people try like at this one here. He just like used the mabati is iron sheet. Oh, today I've forgotten the biggest word again. So today, if you meet someone on the way and you be like, apart from habari, you want to greet him or her other type of greetings in Africa, greetings in Swahili, you can just, when someone tells you like, how are you doing, habari, and another term which you may use is ukoaje. And remember, the term mura means like guy or kijana at our native language, because I hope that most of my videos should be having like, hey, mura mura, what's happening, what's not happening, and that has been the main term. And we have to ensure that you get the best and the most coolest things in the world, and for that to be enhanced, we have to get one of the best and coolest things and items in life. So this over here is just like a private institution at our place. It's a medicine clinic here, made for babies. Yeah, it is just near the village, and it ensures that at least people get medical for first aids. You get it very fast, and life is good, life is cool. Give the video a like, I said, continue pushing, and so that we move as one whole big family across the world. Yeah, like tumpase ae, yomos kulae, jaja sunae, ya melidikae. Oh, that is an Indian saying which I was like taught after being like, after interacting with the Indians, getting all the stuff. At least you have to get some of the languages whereby you get from other nations, from other backgrounds, so that even like it equips even your skills and your manner of speaking, and also your mind becomes very sharp if you learn different styles and different languages and from different backgrounds. And also it helps you to learn, because learning is a continuous process, because it's among one of the best and one of the most good things in life. Yes. And now you see at this zone they're trying to construct the road. They're bringing some of the constructed this was constructed, and it was like uh, broken down, and then now the materials were brought to the road, And right now you see it's ensuring that the road is in the right procedure and in the right manner. So give the video a like as soon as you pushing. Now over there is the maram which is connecting from our place. Now I told you this is the secret channel to this, and so if you're watching this, give the video a like because you're coming to the end of the video. Let's meet on the next episode of Pablo Jr. and the Junior is J. And give the video a like as soon as you continue pushing. Subscribe, like, and share.